From rock stars to wrestlers, TV stars and actors, there have already been quite a few celebrity deaths in 2020 which have shocked the world. The start of the decade has seen us wave goodbye much-loved stars such as spiritual medium Derek Acorah, drummer Neal Peart and Love Island host Caroline Flack. And with the outbreak of the coronavirus pandemic, we have had to say goodbye to even more. Saying goodbye to our heroes and stars we admire is never easy. But they leave behind a legacy which will never be forgotten. When someone dies, it's important to celebrate their lives and remember the contributions they leave behind for the world to enjoy. Here we remember the stars who have passed away so far in 2020. June Steve Priest, who played bass guitar in glam rock band The Sweet, died at the age of 72 on June 4. He was a co-founder of the band, which shot to fame in the 1970s. The lineup consisted of bassist Steve, lead vocalist Brian Connolly, guitarist Andy Scott and drummer Mick Tuckner. The band has 12 top 20 hits in the 1970s, including No1 Block Buster. Read more related articles. Joey Image. Former Misfits drummer Joey Image died aged 63 on June 1. He had been battling liver cancer since 2016, but no official cause of death has been revealed. Joey joined the legendary punk band in the 1970s, performing on their earlier work. But just 1 year performing with the band, he left and went on to perform with a number of other acts, including Human Buffet, Psycho Daisies and The Hooples. Read more related articles. Mary Pat Gleason. Actress Mary Pat Gleason died aged 70 on June 2 following a battle with cancer. She was best known for appearing in the US sitcom Mom, and the 2014 film A Cinderella Story. Read more related articles. Chris Trousdale. Dream Street singer Chris Trousdale died at the age of 34 on June 2. A family member confirmed that he had died after contracting coronavirus. He was best known for being a member of the American pop group Dream Street alongside Jesse McCartney, Greg Raposo, Matt Ballinger and Frankie Galas. He joined the band in 1999 when he was 14, and they shot to global fame after their debut album Dream Street. Read more related articles. May Geno Silva. Actor Geno Silva died aged 72 following complications from dementia on May 9. He was best known for his role as the Skull, who killed Tony Montana, in Scarface. Geno had appeared in more than 60 films and TV episodes over a career spanning 4 decades. He had worked with Steven Spielberg on several films, including the hit Amistad. Boasting an impressive showreel, credits include films such as The Lost World, Jurassic Park, A Man Apart and Tequila Sunrise. Read more related articles. George Michael. The Great Escape actor George Michael died aged 91 of natural causes on May 12. His first major role was playing an SS officer named Sessler in the 1961 hit The Guns of Nazarone. In 1963 he played another SS officer in The Great Escape, alongside Steve McQueen. He went on to star opposite actors such as Sylvester Stallone and Michael Caine in films like Journey to the Far Side of the Sun and Escape to Victory. Read more related articles. Michel Piccolo. French actor and film director Michel Piccolo died aged 94 on May 12. The legendary star was renowned for his roles in seminal new wave films La Méprise, Contempt and Belle de Jour. Piccoli, whose full name was Jacques-Daniel Michel Piccoli, started his acting career in the 40s, going on to appear in over 170 films. The Parisian star rose to fame after working with a string of legendary French directors, including Louis Buñuel, Jean-Luc Godard and Louis Malle. Read more related articles. Fred Willard. Actor Fred Willard died of natural causes aged 86 on May 15. The U.S. star made his debut in 1967, and went on to appear in a number of successful films and TV shows, including Everybody Loves Raymond and Modern Family. He also starred in the mockumentary This Is Spinal Tap, and box office hits such as Anchorman and Wall-E. Read more related articles. Lynn Shelton. Film and TV director Lynn Shelton died at the age of 54 on May 15 after a battle with a blood disorder. She was the director of Netflix's Glow, and recently she had directed 4 episodes of the Hulu series Little Fires Everywhere. She helped popularize the mumblecore genre with works such as Hump Day and Your Sister's Sister. Read more related articles. Moi Kunte. African singer Moi Kunte died at the age of 70 on May 22. The musician's 1987 hit song Yeek Yeek reached the #1 spot in European countries such as Belgium, Finland, the Netherlands, and Spain. The accompanying album, Aquaba Beach, soon became the best-selling African record of its time. He was famed for using the kora harp instrument while performing. Read more related articles. Jimmy Cobb. Drummer Jimmy Cobb died of lung cancer aged 91 on May 24. The musician famously worked with Miles Davis on his legendary album King of Blue. Buying his first drum kit at the age of 13, he was a pioneer of the jazz music scene. He launched his career in 1950 while touring with Earl Bostic. Read more related articles. Richard Hurd. Actor Richard Hurd died of complications from cancer at the age of 87 on May 26. He was best known for his role as Mr. Wilhelm on the hit series Seinfeld, playing a New York Yankees executive who supervised George Costanza. He made his film debut in the 1970 film Hercules. 9 years later, Hurd enjoyed his first big break, starring alongside Jane Fonda and Michael Douglas in the thriller The China Syndrome. Read more related articles. Bob Kulick. Guitarist Bob Kulick, best known for being a member of the iconic rock band Kiss, died aged 70 on May 28. He also co-wrote the SpongeBob SquarePants song Sweet Victory. He never became the lead guitarist for Kiss, but the band's members Gene Simmons, Paul Stanley and Peter Criss were impressed by his work. Kulick played with a number of successful artists over the course of his career, including Lou Reed, Michael Bolton and Meat Loaf. Read more related articles. Michael Angelis, known best as the narrator of Thomas the Tank Engine series Thomas and Friends, died at the age of 76 on May 30. He also appeared on the popular show Auf Wiedersehen, Pet. The actor appeared in 13 series of Thomas the Tank Engine, taking over from Ringo Starr in 1991. He was also known for his roles as Arnie in September Song, Martin Yarchos in GBH and Lucien Boswell in The Liverbirds. Read more related articles. Tony Scannell. Actor Tony Scannell passed away at the age of 75 on May 27, but the cause of death was not confirmed. Tony was best known for playing D.S. Ted Roach on The Bill for 9 years. He made his debut in 1984, only intending to stay for 2 episodes. The Irish actor also starred in Flash Gordon, Evil Never Died and Waking the Dead. Read more related articles. April Jill Gascoigne. Actress Jill Gascoigne died at the age of 83 on April 29 after living with Alzheimer's for 10 years. She rose to fame when she starred in the police drama The Gentle Touch in the 80s as Detective Inspector Maggie Forbes. She made history as the first female actress to play the lead detective in a British police drama. Jill moved to Los Angeles in the 90s with her actor husband Alfred Molina, where she appeared on U.S. shows such as Northern Exposure and Touched by an Angel. Read more related articles. Irfan Khan. Actor Irfan Khan died aged 53 after suffering from a colon infection on April 29. He is best remembered in the West for his roles in hit films Slumdog Millionaire and Life of Pi. Khan was the lead in a number of Bollywood hits, including Lunchbox, Piku and Hindi Medium. He has also appeared in other major Hollywood films, including Jurassic World and The Amazing Spider-Man. Read more related articles. Scott Taylor. Scott Taylor died at the age of 58 on April 27 after a 2-year battle with brain cancer. He rose to fame in the 80s as the guitarist of the Brit rock band Then Jericho. He originally played for singer-songwriter Louis Sum, but was poached by the frontman Mark Shaw. Their hit singles Muscle Deep and The Motive featured not the UK Top 40 chart after their release in 1987. Read more related articles. Shirley Knight. Actress Shirley Knight died on April 22 from natural causes at the age of 83. She was nominated for 2 Oscars during the early stages of her career, before going on to land several film, TV and stage roles. Her first Academy Award nomination was for her role in the 1960s film The Dark at the Top of the Stairs. She was later nominated for Best Supporting Actress for her role in the 1962 hit film Sweet Bird of Youth. Recently she bagged several Emmy nominations for her role as Phyllis Van der Kamp in Desperate Housewives. Read more related articles. Ebo Graham. Foreign Beggars star Ebo Metropolis Graham died after an accident at his home aged just 41 on April 19. He was a founding member of the hip-hop electronic crossover group Foreign Beggars. The group first performed in London in 2002, and quickly became one of the UK's most prominent underground hip-hop groups. They went on to release EDM, electronic dance music, records, including United Colors of Begatron. Read more related articles. Gene Deitch. Oscar-winning illustrator Gene Deitch died unexpectedly on April 16 at the age of 95. The illustrator, who directed 13 episodes of the children's cartoon Tom and Jerry, passed away at his apartment in Prague. He also directed some of the episodes from series Popeye. His movie Monroe won the Academy Award for Best Animated Short Film in 1960. Sean Arnold. Bergerac actor Sean Arnold died at the age of 79 on April 15 after having a long-term illness. He's best known for playing Superintendent Barney Crozier in detective drama Bergerac, which was on air in the 80s. He also played Headmaster Mr. Llewellyn in Grange Hill during the 70s and 80s. He went on to star in a number of UK films, including appearing as the Chief Constable in Mersey Beat. Read more related articles. Brian Dennehy. Rambo, First Blood and Cocoon. Actor Brian Dennehy died at the age of 81 from natural causes on April 15. The legendary American actor began his incredible career in the 1970s with guest roles on TV shows like Kojak, M***S**H, Lou Grant and Dallas. In 1981 he landed a recurring role on the popular soap Dynasty. But his huge movie break came in 1982 when he starred in Sylvester Stallone's First Blood. Read more related articles. Tim Brooke Taylor. The Goodies star Tim Brooke Taylor died at the age of 79 from coronavirus on April 12. The actor was also famous for playing Ronnie Smethers in Heartbeat between 2005 and 2009. But his biggest role was as part of the comedy group The Goodies. He also portrayed the role of Graham Parsons in the BBC medical drama Doctors in 2005. Read more related articles. China Rogers. Rapper China Rogers died at the age of 25 from a drug overdose on April 8, according to police. She started her career aged 14 after signing to Ford Models. After becoming involved with the AAAP mob, she started her career as a budding rapper. China became successful online in 2012 with her single Selfie, and in 2014 with her hit Glen Coco. Read more related articles. Dean West. Rapper Black the Ripper, whose real name was Dean West, died at the age of 32 on April 6. He shot to fame in the early noughts with his mixtape including Holla Black and Afro Samurai. Over the last few years he had campaigned for the legalization of cannabis in the UK. Read more related articles. Hilary Heath. British actress Hilary Heath died on April 3 from coronavirus complications at the age of 74. She was best known for her acting roles in films such as Witchfinder General and Wuthering Heights. Heath was also known to perform on the London stage. After retiring from acting, She produced Mike Newell's An Awfully Big Adventure, 1995, which starred Hugh Grant and Alan Rickman. She also produced Nil by Mouth, 1997, written and directed by Gary Oldman. Read more related articles. Adam Schlesinger. Fountains of Wayne singer Adam Schlesinger died from coronavirus aged 52, on April 1. The singer-songwriter from New York was a founding member of the band, as well as Ivy and Tinted Windows. He co-wrote the iconic Stacy's Mom with Fountains of Wayne lead singer Chris Collingwood. Adam was nominated for an Oscar and a Golden Globe Award for writing the title track of the Tom Hanks-directed film That Thing You Do, as well as 2 other songs for the movie. He was also nominated for a string of awards for his Fountains of Wayne work. Read more related articles. March. Vincent Marzello. Actor Vincent Marzello died on March 31 at the age of 68. His cause of death was not given, but his wife Laurelly King had previously shared that Vincent had been diagnosed with cancer and dementia. The actor was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, and has starred in a number of TV series and movies. He was best known for starring in the 1990s film The Witches and the Spy Who Loved Me in 1977. Read more related articles. Joe Diffie. Country music legend Joe Diffie died on March 29 from complications of coronavirus aged 61. He had a number of popular hits throughout his music career, including John Deere Green, Third Rock from the Sun and If the Devil Danced. In the early 90s he scored 5 #1 singles in the American music charts. Diffie released 13 albums during his career, 2 of which were certified platinum, and 2 went gold. Read more related articles. Alan Merrill. Songwriter Alan Merrill died on March 29 from coronavirus aged 69. He was best known for writing Joan Jett's I Love Rock 'n' Roll. Merrill was born in New York, and spent time in Japan and the UK during his illustrious music career. In 1974 he formed the band The Arrows, and went on to release singles including Touch Too Much and My Last Night With You. After splitting from the band he joined Runner, and worked with artists like Rick Derringer and Meat Loaf. Read more related articles. Kenny Rogers. Country music legend Kenny Rogers died at the age of 81 on March 20. He had a career that spanned more than 6 decades, and was known for chart-topping hits like The Gambler, Lady, Islands in the Stream, Lucille, She Believes in Me and Through the Years. Kenny had 24 number 1 hits, won the CMA Awards 6 times, took home 3 Grammy Awards and was a member of the Country Music Hall of Fame. Read more related articles. Lyle Waggoner. American actor Lyle Waggoner died at the age of 84 on March 17 after battling an illness. He was best known for his roles in a number of TV shows and movies in the 1960s and 1970s, including The Carol Burnett Show and Wonder Woman. Lyle shot to fame in the mid-1960s with his role in Gunsmoke. As was as acting, Lyle was a major heartthrob and became the first male semi-nude centerfold for Playgirl magazine in 1973. Read more related articles. Saskia Post. Australian actress Saskia Post died at the age of 59 on March 16. The film star reportedly died of complications to do with a congenital heart issue. She was best known for her role as Anna in the 1986 film Dogs in Space, alongside actor Michael Hutchence. In the years that followed, she landed relatively small acting roles in films such as 1985's Bliss and 1991's Proof. Eventually she gave up on acting and became a teacher's aide in the small Australian town of Trentham. Read more related articles. Stuart Whitman. U.S. actor Stuart Whitman died at the age of 92 after a battle with skin cancer on Monday, March 16. The Oscar-nominated actor rose to fame in Hollywood westerns around the 60s, 70s and 80s. His son Justin told TMZ, "Old Hollywood lost another one of its true stars." Stuart Whitman was known for his rugged roles and handsome charm. We were proud of him for his TV, film roles and his Oscar nomination, but what we will really remember is his exuberant love of his family and friends. Whitman had 150 film credits to his name, and received an Oscar nomination for his role in 1961's The Mark. Read more related articles. Roy Hudd. Comedian, actor and presenter Roy Hudd passed away at the age of 83 on March 15. He appeared in a number of TV shows over the years, including Dennis Potter series Lipstick on Your Collar. He eventually moved into soaps, and made his first appearance in Coronation Street in 2002 as Undertaker Archie. He played the role until 2003, but returned for guest appearances until December 2018. Roy also starred in the ITV drama The Quest, alongside Sir David Jason and Hugh L. Bennett. Read more related articles. Max von Sydow. Actor Max von Sydow died at the age of 90 at his home in France on March 8. The actor had a wide and varied career, but one of his most recognizable roles in recent history was the three-eyed raven in Game of Thrones. He also starred in Star Wars, The Force Awakens, Shutter Island, Flash Gordon and The Exorcist. His most recent role was as Vladimir Petrenko in Kursk, The Last Mission. Read more related articles. Bobby Battista. Journalist and CNN headline news anchor Bobby Battista died at the age of 67 on March 3. Her family confirmed she died after a 4-year battle with cervical cancer. The American journalist was one of the original CNN headline news anchors when the network launched in 1981. She had worked as an anchor for various programs over her 20-year stint there. Read more related articles. February. David Roback. Dade Roback, co-founder of the Mazzy Star, died at the age of 61 on February 25. The producer, guitarist and keyboardist formed the band alongside Hope Sandoval. He played a lead role in the net psychedelic movement in the 1980s and 1990s. Mazzy Star released their first album in 1990, called She Hangs Brightly. The band went on to release 3 critically acclaimed albums, releasing their final piece in 2018. Read more related articles. Pop Smoke. American rapper Pop Smoke was murdered aged just 20 on February 19. The star was shot and killed in a house he was staying in the Hollywood Hills. Pop Smoke, born Bashar Baraka Jackson, released his second mistake Meet the Woo-2 earlier this month. It earned him his first top 1 single on the Billboard charts. Read more related articles. Kelly Nakahara. Actress Kelly Nakahara passed away on February 17 at the age of 72. Kelly passed away at her family home in Pasadena, California after a short battle with breast cancer. She was best known for playing Lieutenant Nurse Kelly in the hit show M********************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************* born in Oahu, Hawaii, starred in almost 200 episodes of the comedy drama about the Korean War from 1973 to 1978. M***S**H went on to become one of the most successful sitcoms ever written. Read more related articles. Andrew Weatherall. DJ and producer Andrew Weatherall passed away at the age of 56 from a pulmonary embolism on February 17. A statement continued, "He was being treated in hospital, but unfortunately, the blood clot reached his heart. His death was swift and peaceful. Andrew, also known as the Major, gained recognition alongside Paul Oakenfold on the club remix of Hallelujah for the Happy Mondays. He was also known for other remixes, including World in Motion for New Order, Loaded, and a popular remix of Primal Scream's earlier track I'm Losing More Than I'll Ever Have. His DJ career took off when he became a regular at Danny Rampling's Club Night show. Read more related articles. Jason Davis, who voiced the character of Michael Mikey Blumberg on the hit animated series Recess, died on February 16 at the age of 35. He also starred in films based on the popular Disney series, which aired from August 1997 to November 2001. The voice actor also appeared on the fourth season of VH1 show Celebrity Rehab with Dr. Drew in 2010. Davis had recently been admitted to the Cure Addiction Now charity that he co-founded. At the time of his death, Jason claimed he was sober, but that he had relapsed twice. Read more related articles. Caroline Flack was found dead at her home in London on February 15. The Love Island presenter's family confirmed she had taken her own life, at the age of 40. Her death came hours after the star had been told that the CPS were pressing ahead with the assault case against the TV favorite. Caroline stepped down from presenting the winter version of Love Island after she was alleged to have assaulted her boyfriend Lewis Burton in December. She had led Love Island for 5 seasons, and had been a regular on TV for years. Caroline hosted The X Factor with singer Ollie Moores, and won Strictly Come Dancing in 2014. She also had stints presenting I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here Now, The Extra Factor and Gladiator. Read more related articles. Nikita Pearl Waligwa died at the age of 15 from a brain tumor on February 15. She was awaiting another surgery to remove a recurring cancerous tumor. The young girl starred in the Disney film Queen of Katwe, about a chess prodigy from a Ugandan slum. Nikita was best remembered for the quote, "In chess, the small one can become the big one." At the time of her death she was a Senior 3 student at Gyaza High School. Read more related articles. John Shrapnel British stage and actor John Shrapnel has died at the age of 77 on February 14 after a battle with cancer. The star was best known for his stage work, often with the Royal Shakespeare Company or the National Theatre. He also appeared in a variety of different TV shows, including Elizabeth R. Z. Cars, Edward and Mrs. Simpson, Space, 1999, Inspector Morse, GBH, Coogan's Run and Foyle's War. John also starred in several films, including Nicholas and Alexandra, Pope Joan and Hennessy. In 1999, he starred in Richard Curtis' Notting Hill and a year later in Gladiator as Senator Gaius. Read more related articles. Raphael Coleman, who starred in Nanny McPhee, died at the age of 25 on February 7. The child actor's stepfather confirmed he had died after collapsing during a jog. Raphael was best known for playing a little boy called Eric, alongside Emma Thompson in the 2005 version of Nanny McPhee. At the age of 18, Raphael traveled around the world alone, and went on to become a biologist. He spent a year in the jungle of Costa Rica, and 6 months in Indonesia, where he qualified for a certificate as a diver. Raphael was also an active member of Extinction Rebellion. Read more related articles. Kirk Douglas. The legendary Hollywood actor Kirk Douglas, whose career spanned more than 60 years, passed away at the age of 103 on February 3. The star gained critical acclaim for his role in the 1960 classic Spartacus. Kirk had a long and glittering career, racking up an incredible 92 acting credits across 75 movies. Several of his most famous roles were as villains, such as the ruthless journalist in Ace in the Hole in 1951. He was also honored at the Academy Awards in 1996 for 50 years as a creative and moral force in the movie industry. Read more related articles. Gene Reynolds. TV director and co-creator of MASH Gene Reynolds passed away on Monday, February 3 at the age of 96 on February 3. His niece, Eve Reynolds, revealed he had died of heart failure at Providence Street. Joseph Medical Center at Burbank, California. He was best known for co-creating the TV series M***S**H, which ran for 11 years, alongside Larry Gelbart. Gene was awarded 3 Emmys for the much-loved show. Read more related articles. January. Nicholas Parsons hosted the Radio 4 comedy game show Just a Minute from its inception in December 1967. There have been more than 900 episodes of the show, with Parsons only missing a recording for the first time ever in June 2018 because of the flu. He passed away on January 28 following a short illness at the age of 96. Parsons had a long and successful TV and radio career, and was still active into his 90s. The star was also known for his role as the quizmaster on ITV's Sale of the Century. Read more related articles. Kobe Bryant. NBA legend Kobe Bryant tragically died at the age of 41 on January 26, in helicopter crash in Calabasas in California. Sadly, Kobe's 13-year-old daughter was also a passenger and died alongside her father. The emergency services were quick to the scene, but none of the 9 passengers on board survived. Kobe was undoubtedly one of the greatest basketballers of his time and devoted an entire 20-season career to the Los Angeles Lakers. At the peak of his career, Kobe won 5 National Basketball Association (NBA) titles and took the crown at the All-Star Championships 18 times. Read more related articles. Alan Harris. Star Wars actor Alan Harris died aged 81 on January 25. The actor appeared in all 3 original films as different characters. However, he was best known for his role as bounty hunter Bosk in Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back. He also played the role of a stormtrooper in the original trilogy. His former agents Alliance agents said, years after making the Star Wars films, Alan began a new career attending science fiction conventions and comic cons all over the world. Harris died following a battle with lunch cancer, which he was diagnosed with in 2018. Read more related articles. John Carlin. Actor John Carlin has died age 86 on January 22 from congestive heart failure at a hospice in California. Carlin also played con man Willie Loomis in the hit ABC horror soap Dark Shadows. Dark Shadows News said on Twitter, "We are sad to report the death of Dark Shadows actor John Carlin, who played Willie Loomis, the unforgettable foil to Barnabas Collins." John died on January 22 in hospice care in Burbank, California. He was 86. Had suffered a number of health setbacks over the past decade. Read more related articles. Terry Jones. Monty Python star Terry Jones has died at the age of 77 on January 21. Jones was diagnosed with dementia in 2015. A statement from his family read, "We are deeply saddened to have to announce the passing of beloved husband and father, Terry Jones." Terry passed away on the evening of January 21, 2020 at the age of 77 with his wife Anna Soderstrom by his side after a long, extremely brave but always good-humored battle with a rare form of dementia, FTD. After Monty Python, he worked on a variety of other projects, including the TV series Rapignons with Michael Palin. Peter Hobday. Former BBC radio presenter Peter Hobday has died at the age of 82 on January 18. The former Today Show presenter was a regular on the show for 14 years, but was controversially dismissed from the popular Radio 4 program. Following an outcry from fans, the BBC were forced to deny claims he was let go because of his age. Former Today host James Naughtie said he was a very learned man, terribly well-read and a man of vast accomplishments. Read more related articles. Derek Fowlds. Heartbeat actor Derek Fowlds died at Royal United Hospital's Bath in the early hours of the Friday morning on January 17 at the age of 82. The actor, who was best known for playing Bernard Woolley in Yes Minister, had been suffering from pneumonia, which led to heart failure caused by sepsis. Derek was a British TV favourite, and also portrayed the character Oscar Blaketon in Heartbeat for 18 years. The Wandsworth native has also appeared in several films, including 1963's Tamahine and 1964's East of Sudan. Read more related articles. Rocky Johnson. Rocky Johnson, father of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, died aged 75 on January 15. Also known as Soul Man, he was a former World Tag Team Champion and was also inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. The wrestling legend had a remarkable career which saw him dominate the WWE world during the 1980s. His son revealed he had died following medical complications after battling a cold and infection, and had a blood clot in the leg. Read more related articles. Jack Kehoe. Hollywood actor Jack Kehoe died surrounded by his relatives at the age of 85 on January 14, 5 years after he suffered a debilitating stroke. He was best known for his role in the Oscar-winning film The Sting. Kehoe played the role of Erie Kid, and stars alongside Paul Newman and Robert Redford. During his 50-year career he has also starred alongside legends such as Al Pacino in the hit film, Serpico. Read more related articles. Stan Kirsch, 51. Stan Kirsch, Hollywood star who is best known for playing Richie Ryan in Highlander, died at the age of 51 on January 11. Kirsch, who had a cameo in Friends as Monica's love interest Ethan, was found dead by his wife. It is believed he took his own life, and paramedics were unable to revive him. He appeared in the Highlander TV series for 6 seasons, and also played Lieutenant Ferrari in JAG for 5 seasons. Read more related articles. Ed Burns died unexpectedly from natural causes at the age of 87 on January 8. Ed was best known for his role as dance show host Vince Fontaine in Grease, where he hosted the National Bandstand. The massive success of the film led to him being cast as the lead in the TV series Dollar Sweepstake Dollar. However, it was scrapped after several episodes. He also appeared in the hit series Charlie's Angels. Read more related articles. Buck Henry. Legendary film writer Buck Henry died of a heart attack at the age of 89 in Los Angeles on January 8. He received an Oscar nomination for The Graduate, and also co-wrote the screwball masterpiece What's Up, Doc? In 1972. Buck also regularly performed on the U.S. sketch series Saturday Night Live in the 1970s. He later wrote Gus Van Sant's black comedy To Die For, starring Nicole Kidman. Read more related articles. Silvio Horta, the creator of the U.S. sitcom Ugly Betty, died at the age of 45 on January 7. His cause of death has not been confirmed, but unverified sources speaking to Variety said it was a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Horta worked on Ugly Betty for all 4 seasons from 2006 to 2010. The show initially began as an adaptation of the Colombian soap opera Yo So Betty. America Ferrera starred as main character Betty Suarez, and she was stunned and heartbroken to hear the devastating news. Read more related articles. Harry Haynes, an actor who starred in an episode of American Horror Story, has died at the age of 27 on January 7. His mother, Jane Badler, announced the news, saying he had struggled with mental illness and addiction. She continued, "A brilliant spark shone bright too short a time." As well as appearing in American Horror Story, he also had parts in Sneaky Pete and the OA. Read more related articles. Neal Peart, drummer of the rock band Rush, passed away at the age of 67 on January 7. He had been battling with brain cancer after being diagnosed 3 years ago. Neal had retired from Rush and professional drumming in 2015, after reportedly suffering from arthritis. He joined the band in 1974, replacing John Rutsey, and helped change their sound. Read more related articles. Stephen Clements. BBC Radio Ulster presenter Stephen Clements died at the age of 47 on January 7. The broadcaster had presented the mid-morning Stephen Clements show since September 2019. The father of two had started his radio presenting career on City Beat, and then hosted Q Radio's breakfast show for 7 years. The breakfast show became one of the most listened to radio programs in Northern Ireland at the time. Read more related articles. Derek Acorah. Derek Acorah died from pneumonia at the age of 69 on January 3. Derek, who was best known for appearing on Most Haunted, had been taken to hospital for sepsis. He shot to fame alongside Yvette Fielding, and went on to present Derek Acorah as Ghost Towers. The TV star also featured in Michael Jackson, The Search for His Spirit in 2009. Read more related articles. Christopher Beanie. Christopher Beanie, best known for his role in Upstairs, Downstairs, died at the age of 78 on January 3. The British actor made his TV breakthrough in the BBC series The Grove Family in the 1950s. Christopher then appeared as Jeffrey in the single-mother sitcom Miss Jones and Son in 1977. He also made a guest appearance in Last of the Summer Wine in 2001. Christopher repeated the role several times until 2009, and then joined as a regular character. Read more related articles. Lexi Alijay. Upcoming rap sensation Lexi Alijay died at the age of 21 on January 1. The U.S. singer, whose real name was Alexis Alijay Lynch, gained a following for rapping over songs such as Meek Mill's Cold Hearted and Drake's Girls Love Beyoncé. Lexi, who broke into the Billboard Hot 100 with her collaboration with American singer Kalani Parrish, was looking to have a bright future. Lexi released her first full-length album Super Sweet 16 on her birthday. Read more related articles.